Hey everyone, it's Brittany. I'm here with Jim. He'll be joining us for class today. Now, Jim has spent many years building strength and has also sat behind a desk most of his career. So he is new to yoga. If you're somebody who's also new to yoga and you are working through a lot of tightness and stiffness from building strength or sitting down a lot behind a desk, Jim is really great to follow along with. Today we will be working on unlocking tight backs through gravity yoga. Now, gravity yoga is targeted mobility training. This involves holding stretches for a longer period of time, and we do so passively relaxed so that gravity does most of the work. Today you will need a block, or you could use a pillow if you don't have one, and a strap. We're using a resistance band. You could use a tie or a scarf. And then finally, you're going to need some space against the wall towards the end of class. So we'll get started establishing our breath that we'll be using throughout class. That's our 4 to 8 breath. It's an inhale through the nose to the count of 4, and it's a slight whisper, like a, and then a count to 8 through the mouth, like you're fogging up a mirror. So we'll go through a few rounds of that now to get ready for class. So go ahead and put your hands on your knees, bring your chin parallel to the earth. You can close your eyes, relax your face, relax your shoulders away from your ears, and breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can let your breath be normal now. We'll be going back to that breath throughout class because that helps to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, and it helps to relax the stretch reflex, the body's tendency to lock up and resist the stretching to protect its body. But we establish the breath to relax the muscles as much as we can. All right, we'll get started with our moon squats. So come to stand. Bring your feet wider than your hips, toes slightly pointed out. Cross your forearms, make fists. Sit back like you're in a chair, or you can go a little bit deeper if you have that mobility today. Take a deep breath in, and then breathe out, open up. Inhale, make a nice tight ball, squeeze your fists. And then exhale, expand. Breathe in, cross the forearms, make fists, drop your head, weights in the heels. Inhale, open up. Exhale, cross your forearms, make fists. Good, now release your hands down, shake your head, yes and no. And we'll take that one more time, make fists, cross your forearms, take a deep breath in, uncross, expand, look up, spread your chest. Exhale, cross your forearms, make fists, drop your head, weights in the heels. Breathe in, open up, expand. Exhale, cross your forearms, contract, become tight. Breathe in, reach up, spread your fingers. And then exhale, cross your forearms, make fists. Relax your hands down to the earth. Walk your feet in a little bit closer, about hip distance. And then slowly roll all the way up to stand. Head comes up last. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in, reach your arms up to the sky. Reach for your right wrist. And then exhale, bend over towards your left side. Come back up through center, reach for your opposite wrist. Take a deep breath in, reach up, and then exhale, bend over towards your right side. Good, come back up through center. Bring your hands to your waist. And then hinge at your hips and bow forward. So check out your feet, make sure that they're hip distance apart. The outer edges of your feet are parallel. Relax your hands down. Bend into your knees as much as you need to. And you can reach for opposite elbows, or you can let your hands relax down. Either way, relax your head down. Try to hold zero tension in your neck. Let your head fall heavy here for ragdoll. So we start class by opening up into the hamstrings. Now the hamstrings are the 3+1 muscles in the back of your thighs that attach up to your sits bones and down into your knees. And when we have tight backs and limited mobility in our backs, that often comes from tight hamstrings as well. We get tight hamstrings from sitting a lot, running, walking. A lot of exercises tighten up the hamstrings. So ragdoll helps us slowly lengthen the muscles back up. It's also a major source of low back pain because we tend to dump more into our low back when we have tight hamstrings, tight shoulders. And we'll come back to that 4 to 8 breath. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale through your mouth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, we're almost there. Okay, release your hands down to the earth. Bend into your knees and sink your hips down towards the earth. And then bring your knees down. You're gonna spread your legs back behind you. Tops of the feet are down. And bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Hands are flat down on the earth. And you want to bring your wrists in line with your elbows that are in line with your shoulders. This is called Sphinx pose. So spread your chest forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Crown of the head reaches up towards the sky, and your chin is parallel with the earth. Continue to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Right now we're getting into the middle back and the upper back. Now the thoracic spine is your upper back, and that tends to be a lot tighter than your lumbar spine, which is your low back. Go back to our deep breath. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll take that one more time. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And continue to try to slide your hands back while you bring your chest forward. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Create space between your shoulders and your ears. We're almost there. This is a really great pose to take if you have a lot of low back pain, if you've been sitting a lot. Just taking some time, 2 minutes out of your day to hold Sphinx pose can do a lot for low back pain. Good, we're approaching the last seconds here. Doing great. All right, and release out of that. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Push up, and then push your hips up and back for down dog. You can pedal out your feet a couple times, bend one knee and then the other. And then take your right foot and bring it to the top of the mat. Walk it to the top of the mat. And then you're gonna bring your shin down to the earth. So you can bring it down, and then once it's down, bring it up a little bit more. Slide the back toes back as far as they can go. And you wanna bring your shin as parallel as you can to the top of the mat without straining your knee at all. Okay, so once you have that foundation, you can stay on your hands, or you can bring your forearms down to the earth. Relax your head down. So in order to free up the back, we need to work on opening up the pelvis and the hips, because if the hips are tight, that's gonna affect the mobility that we have in our back. So try to relax your head down as much as you can. You can flex your front foot to protect the knee. We're working on the lateral rotation and the flexion in the front hip. And then we're working in the extension of the back hip. So those are the 3 major movements of our hips. And continue with the breath. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, you're doing great. Continue with your deep breath. And also with gravity yoga, we try to relax our muscles as much as possible, imagining that our muscles are wet noodles. And we do this because our muscles stretch better when they're completely relaxed. So that's why we do our deep breathing, and then we relax wherever we can so that the muscles can begin to stretch. We're almost there. Take one more inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Now bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck the back toes, press up. Release the front leg, bring it to meet the back. And come back to down dog. Pedal it out a couple times. And now take your left leg, walk it up, and then rest the shin and the knee down onto the earth. And then slide your back toes back as far as they can go, top of the foot down. And then bring your top shin parallel to the top of the mat as much as you can, just to create more space. Not necessary though if you don't have that mobility today. And once you're there, great. Press into your hands. You can stay here or you can come down to your forearms. And this is also a really great pose for stimulating the internal organs. And you're also stretching into your psoas, your deep hip flexor that attaches the upper body to the lower body. And your psoas is also your flight or fight muscle. So you may have heard before that you hold a lot of emotion in your hips. That's why. So when your hips are really tight and your psoas is really tight, when we start to work to release it, you can feel a flood of emotion sometimes. But just feel into it, feel into the stretch. Relax your muscles. Relax your breath. Go ahead and breathe in through your nose. And then open mouth, exhale, sigh it all out. Let your body just melt over your front thigh. Slowly opening up the hips. Breathe in again through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're almost there, a few more seconds. All right, now bring your hands underneath your shoulders, straighten your arms, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up, release the front leg, let it meet the back foot, hips go up into the air. Take one last down dog, pedal out the feet, bend one knee and then the other, relax your head. And then slowly let your knees drift down towards the floor. This is when you're gonna need your strap and your blocks or your pillows. So this is what you'll do. If you have a block or a pillow, put it underneath your bum and sit onto your knees. And then you'll reach for your strap. Put it into your right hand. Bend your elbow, bring it behind you. And then with your left hand, reach behind for the strap. So you want to walk your hands in together as much as you can. Okay, once your hands are there, bring your head back. Press your head into your hands. Right now we're opening up our shoulders and we're opening up our chest. And this tends to get really, really tight from all the slouching that we do, looking at our iPhones, working behind a desk. And our spine actually has a lot of mobility. Our body has a lot of mobility, but it's just the muscles and the fascia and the soft tissue that starts to get locked up throughout the years. So this is called shoulder pow. This is a really great shoulder and chest opener. So continue to press your head back into your hands. Continue to try to walk your hands closer together. And then just breathe. Remember to relax your muscles too as much as possible. So breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, continue to breathe. And we're on our knees here because we're opening up the quads. So in order to open up the back, the posterior chain, we need to open up the anterior chain. That's the front of the body. So you're opening up your quads, the top of your thighs, your chest, your shoulders. And we're almost there. You're doing great, stay with it. All right, slowly release, shake it out, relax your shoulders, and then we will switch to the opposite side. Take the strap into your left hand, bend your elbow, take the strap behind your back, and then with your opposite hand, reach for the strap. And then walk your hands together as much as you can. And then sit back onto your block. And press your head back so we're not slouching forward. We're opening everything up. Opening up the chest, opening up the shoulders, while relaxing the muscles. Go ahead and breathe in through your nose. And then out through your mouth. It's okay if you need to, get a hold of it again, work through it. And once you're there, just hold tight, relax, and breathe. Go ahead and breathe in through your nose. And then out through your mouth. Our upper back tends to get really, really tight. It has way less mobility than our lumbar spine, our low back. So this is why we end up with a lot of low back problems, because we have tight hamstrings, tight hips, and then tight shoulders and chests. So our low back tends to take a lot of extra work because of it. But once we open up the shoulders, the chest, the hips, the hamstrings, we have way more mobility in our back, which means way less back pain. Right, we're almost there. Take one last deep breath. Breathe in through your nose. And then out your mouth. Continue to press your head back. Squeeze your shoulders together. Great, now slowly release. Take your band to the side. Shake your arms out. Take some shoulder rolls. And now go ahead and take your mat and bring it up against the wall. Now that you're at the wall, we're gonna walk towards the wall. Take the crown of the head, the top of the head, and touch it against the wall, because that's how close you wanna be to it. Now you're gonna take your hands and walk them up the wall while keeping your bottom rib cage on the ground. So walk your hands up, up, up. You want your arms to be as straight as possible. And then relax your head down. This is called cliffhanger. So you want the bottom rib cage still on the ground, arms as straight as possible. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Relax your head down. Relax your butt. Try not to squeeze your glutes. This is a really, really good stretch to do to counter all the hunching that we do, to counter and prevent hunching as we get older, to take any roundness out of our back. Relax your head. Relax your chest. You can close your eyes. And we'll loop back to the breath. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open mouth, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue with your breath. Continue to relax your muscles. So it's a very intense pose, but it's extremely effective, especially if you are working on your mobility for any kind of overhead press at the gym, working on your snatches. Incorporating this after an intense workout will do so much for increasing mobility in your chest and your shoulders. We're almost there. Keep breathing. Keep relaxing your head. Good, now slowly let your hands slide down the wall. and come out of it. And press yourself up. Come to a tabletop position. So bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Take a deep breath in, reach your right arm up towards the sky. And then exhale, thread the needle through, slide your hand down. Take your left hand, walk it up a little bit further. Relax your head down. Try to smash into the right shoulder. So relax your right shoulder onto the earth. Just doing a little counter stretch here for the shoulders. You can relax your face, close your eyes. Slowly bring your left hand back underneath the shoulder. Press into your left hand, bring the right arm back up towards the sky. And then lower it down. And then we'll switch to the opposite hand. Breathe in, lift your left hand up towards the sky. And then exhale, thread the needle through to the opposite side. Relax your face down. Relax the left shoulder down to the earth. You can take your right hand and walk it up a little bit further to create more space in between your shoulders. You can close your eyes here, relax your face, and really squeeze into the left shoulder. Take your right hand back underneath your shoulder, press into your right hand, unthread the needle through, lift the arm back up towards the sky, and then slowly lower it down to the earth. Now come down onto your bum. Make sure you have enough room behind you. Bend your knees, soles of the feet on the earth. You can bring your hands behind your thighs. And then slowly tuck your chin to your chest, roll all the way back. Now spread your legs, spread your arms, palms up. Close your eyes for final Shavasana. So take a couple moments here at the end of class to just let your body completely relax now. Let your muscles soak up all the benefits from the deep stretching that you just did. Let your breath flow naturally. Relax your ankles. Relax your thighs. Relax your belly. Let your shoulders fall heavy. Release your jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Unfurl your brow. And just breathe. Slowly start to bring movement back into your fingers and into your toes. Go ahead and take a good big morning stretch. And then rock to one side. And then press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. You can close your eyes here, bring your hands to your knees. We'll finish class with our 4-4 breath to balance the breath out. So it's breathing in through the nose to the count of 4 and breathing back out the nose to the count of 4 as well. So go ahead and breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breathe in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale back out the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. May this practice heal and strengthen your body and mind. May this practice heal and strengthen your body and mind. Really great job today. Thank you, Jim, for joining us. How are you feeling?
Loose.
Loose.
Very
That's good. Good. It worked.
It works.
Yay. All right, everybody. Thanks again, and I'll see you again next time.